Thanks, everybody. My name is James Cybulski. Always up-tempo, always lots of scoring chances with some 3-on-3. It's about to go down. Put the chatter aside. The puck is dropped. Here we go. The Circus moved the puck in the defensive zone. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. They do a great job in transition. They recognize they have the numbers. So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
The Circus have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James are emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Levels them with the hit. St. Paul's got the puck along the wall. Big play inside the defensive zone. The Circus have it now. Moves it to Frank. Offside the call, will get a reset. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Havens won the draw inside the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Finley. Turn that chance aside. Frank's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, a clutch save. Puck Nations gain the line and into the zone. And that's a smart heads-up play by Doucette. Here's a breakaway. Throw on their feet. Oh, great hustle to break up the breakaway. Trying to shake loose. All alone. And he goes back to regroup. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his net, challenges and makes the save.
And now he passes it to Jordan. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. Puck Nations got it behind the net. The Circus have it from their own end. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Scores! And it takes a greasy bounce into the back of the net.
Wow, this is just one of those moments, an unfortunate bounce. Got to be aware of what angle your skate is on. But man, that's a tough one to take.
Puck Nations even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
There's a shot. He scores!
What is going on? 2 goals in a minute 10, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice, and he trusts his edge as he is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
St. Paul's gone in front by 1 here in the back half of the first. And how does this change the complexity of the game?
Well, it's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James. And they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They want to continue to press. Know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next 2 shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
More than half the period has expired. St. Paul's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this 1-goal lead. Brady's exploring options with the puck. Passes it over. And he comes up with it. Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too. Kahn's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. St. Paul's been very impressive to watch in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in the first. Eamon's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Here in the later stages of this period, Puck Nation's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. St. Paul's won the face-off at center. All alone! Turns it aside on the breakaway.
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
Here's a collision with some authority. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Eamon's won the draw. A little back and forth. Shakes off the... Oh, how did that stay out? Whoa!
I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
Denies him!
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Here's a pass down low. Pass off the pass in the defensive zone. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Go for the middle stanza here tonight. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Puck Nation's got to try and find a way to continue right where they left off in that opening frame, James. It was near perfect. They managed the puck, they executed, they found ways to put it by the tender. Excellent period.
Fantastic save!
Han's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
He's got a step! Tremendous defensive play!
Well, that's all about racing.
Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here!
It's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Coaches and staff always preach that hard work leads to opportunity, and this is an exact case of it, James. Being hard and tenacious on retrieval and then finding an opportunity out of it, that's reward right there.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big time stop there.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Moves it quickly over to Frank. Slides the puck to Jordan. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Feeds it on over to Eamon. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
And he loses control of the puck. To the low slot. Trapper save.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save. So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate short-term puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Glasgow still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Great timing to come up with the interception. Here's a chance in front. And that goes off the side of the cage. And a great save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react. And if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick shot! Denied by the goaltender. Quick snap! He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. When you get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net, you got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time, you have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Puck Nation's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really forechecked. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it when they get it. They've had the majority of the possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net. St. Paul's been effective all night long, and you can see the momentum just on the bench, the body language. Everyone's having a ton of fun there.
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his Hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Puck Nation's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
Oh, and he stops that one.
Oh, they're really driving.
Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a Hattie to boot.
St. Paul's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Puck Nation's got a hold of it along the wall. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Giant seconds and he makes the save. Here's a chance. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
St. Paul's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Stops him with a glove.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's...
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Brady's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James. Just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
Puck Nation's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Centering pass in front, and that's stopped. Angles it over to Jordan. They've got some momentum here. Puck Nation's got the puck. They're looking to make something happen. Breakaway. Loses his check. He's on the breakaway. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Into the offensive zone. The Circus gained control of the puck. Puck Nations regain possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Amon. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, the razzle-dazzle! Kahn's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. St. Paul's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Glasgow's won the face-off deep in their own end. Great pressure to force the turnover by Brady. 10-bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he cuts it out. Hans
Scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Puck Nation's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, no, you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, gets a cover on that one as he just got enough of it. Puck picked up in the open ice. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's a
He might have a step here. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Sends one across. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. St. Paul's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Havens won it in their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Rocked him. St. Paul's gained possession along the boards. Brady's shakes the defender. He's on the breakaway and makes the save. Slides it diagonally. He's got a little jump. There's another goal. Glasgow's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Here they come on the attack. Driving right to the front. Oh, glove save and a beauty.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Big time stop. Denies him again. Quick pass to Jordan. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Shot. And he puts that one aside with ease. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Blazing in on the breakaway. Scores! What a finish in all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one
offense